Hi people, my name is AJ and I'm one of the creators of Lagim card game, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you the process of how we came up and designed Lagim, and I'm also gonna be joined with another colleague of mine who is the mind behind the mechanics and the character skills of each of the villains and heroes of Legim. Let's start. Right. So, are you the kind of kid who grew up listening to storytelling, folklore, myths, and legends? Like, well, if you are, you might be just like me. 20 years after, I never thought I would land in a design company whose main focus is designing products and brands. So it was Halloween of 2019 when our team decided to create a folklore themed card design, and we conceptualized the illustrations of the popular folklore characters or the villains of folklore, which are the blood sucking monsters of the Philippines, which is the manananggal. These are the ghouls of the ghoul version of Philippine mythology. The manananggal, the aswang. We also have the witches, which we call mambabarang and mangkukulam. So these are a few characters featured in the game card game. And so right on the onset of the pandemic, the idea of Legim card game was born. The creative process behind Legim started with a simple concept but evolved into a vision driven by our team's main objective, which is to develop platforms with captivating visuals and storytelling to foster human connections and to strengthen relationships while also, of course, promoting Filipino mythology. Our goal was to craft a multiplayer strategy game that was both approachable for novice players and immersive enough to provide a high impact experience. Additionally, we sought to introduce supporting components that would allow players to feel a deep sense of ownership over the cards and the pieces of the game. So the game system is inspired by other deck card games, but the main thrill in this game is how players should survive along sleepless night full of mythical creatures, the creatures I mentioned, in a 17th century old town setting. So old town is known as barrio in the Philippines. The term Legim means we chose the term Legim, which means dread or terror in Filipino. That's basically the center of the idea of the game. The barrio folks fight some monsters lurking beneath the forest, which causes Legim, and this endless turmoil corrupts the minds of the townsmen, pushing them to desperate measures for survival and leading them to use the powers of the monsters, spreading chaos to other barrios. The goal is for you to defend your barrio, your town, through battles against other barrios. So, but Legim is more than just a card game. We also made sure that it is also a collectible piece of art. We chose an art genre that blends gothic and folk art styles to capture the essence of medieval era, and we complemented it with metal coins which emulate the weight of true Asian currency We were meticulous in positioning our design to resonate with a diverse age group, and developing the first edition of Legim spanned a year for us. So it was countless iterations, countless illustrations, prototypes, game mechanics. Yet the most thrilling part of the game development was after the release of our initial game, which is the Lagim card game edition 1. So we gathered feedback. Feedback became a vital aspect of our process as we attentively observed our audience reactions, taking each into consideration and using them as a springboard to craft an even larger Legim card game, which is now we call the Legim card game KS edition. And we recently launched it last year in Kickstarter. So our experience in designing and producing products has helped our team to come up with distinct look and feel for the different components. And to explain the deep dive technical aspects of developing our game, here is my colleague Norbert Bay.
Hi, I'm Norbert, one of the developers and game designer in Fiction Mind. In our development process, collaboration is paramount. We maintain open communication and hold frequent team meetings. We value input from everyone. Brainstorming, it fuels creativity and fosters collective ownership in our projects. Clear roles and responsibilities prevents overlaps and promote efficiency in our collaboration. To ensure our games are well received, we conduct regular playtests with diverse groups, including experienced players and newcomers. Feedback is gathered through surveys and discussions, which we analyze for patterns and possibly some pain points. Then these feedbacks guide us in decision making for future iterations, refining gameplay, create balance, and role clarity for an improved player experience. Inclusivity is a fundamental principle in our game design. We actively seek diverse perspective from both our teams and the playtesters, ensuring our game appeals to a wide audience. By understanding different gaming preference and experiences, we create enjoyable games for players from various backgrounds. Then, for writing a rulebook, it's a team effort. We employ plain language, clear examples, and logical structures to enhance readability. Then, internal playtesting of the rulebook help us identify and refine potential ambiguities until we achieve a smooth and enjoyable gameplay experience for players.
Okay, so join us in the world of Lagim, where you'll embark in an unforgettable journey through the darkness of the Philippine folklore, wielding strategy and courage in defending your barrio, and create enduring memories, of course, with friends and families alike. So, hope you had fun, embrace the darkness, and unlock the secrets of Lagim. Thank you.